this is disgusting.
I mean, it's alright, like, overrated as fuck.
So today I went on the Roblox website, as I normally do, and on my recommended page, I found a game called Evomon. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. A new creature capture game. Let me play it. It has about 20,000 players. Maybe it's something pretty interesting. I looked at the trailer. The trailer looked, the models look really good. This is not a creature capture game. This is
the biggest piece of dog shit.
So like all creature capture games, whether it be like, Doodle, Tales of Tenorio, you can have your gripes with those games, but like there's a certain level of quality that every creature capture game that I at least know of has. There's a certain like threshold of quality of like time put into like world building and the story and like the lore and all that, right? There's a certain amount of like quality that all these games share. Like this sub-genre of like Roblox game shares. These are like Pokemon-like games, and with every single Pokemon game, it's a story game. It's a story game. You progress through a story. There's a world that's like fully built up. It feels somewhat alive and like lived in and all that. There's a certain amount of like effort put into making the world and the game at large feel somewhat immersive, right? What the f is this? Okay, cool. I load into the game, right? The opening cutscene is actually pretty good. It's actually like kind of like really well made. The models and the model animations are actually like pretty good. Like they're really good. Better than some of the stuff in like Lumion Legacy. Like it's really good. And then after that, you get transported into this place. And there's no mention of a rival. There's barely a story going on. You barely have like a main aim, and I'm not saying that every single creature capture game you have to have like parents and you have to start in this town and you have to I'm not saying that. I'm saying that there has to be like a certain amount of effort put into building up the story, building up the world, and your main objective is this character living in this world. And they do a bit of that. But the fact that immediately after that you get dropped into a base plate. It's not a base plate necessarily, but it feels like one. And I thought, okay, cool, sure. Maybe we just continue and like progress and all that until I looked through some of the other menus. And we have a spin system in a creature capture game. What are we doing? Like, okay, we have a spin system for suits or outfits that alter the stats of your Evomon. I'm not sure how to feel about that. And worse than that, you can buy the spins with money, with real life money. Oh my god. Wow. This is deplorable. And the game by itself is like whatever, right? Like you see it, it's a slop game, you see them all the time. You just move on, right? But what this does is it sets a precedent in the creature capture genre that yes, you can make a slopified version of this genre and it can succeed. It will succeed. It will make you a lot of money, right? I thought this was one of the last areas where capitalism hadn't touched. Now it has, and now it sets this precedent that yes, this is possible and this is going to happen. And that's sad. That's just genuinely so sad, because the genre in and of itself, like right now, isn't doing incredibly well, right? Lumion Legacy is taking a billion years to update. Doodle is actually like pretty good. I'm gonna make a video about why it's the best creature capture game to ever release on the platform, because it is.
Get off that nigga dick, bro.
Tales of Tenorio had a very terrible release. I am still soft lock in that game. That's why I haven't gone back to play even though they've updated it. But yeah, you get the point, right? The genre like right now isn't doing incredibly well. Not just numbers wise, but like, in terms of content, stuff to do in the genre right now. Elon Adventures got delayed, and now on top of all that negativity, on top of all that, we have this deplorable creature capture game. I don't even feel like calling it a creature capture game. When I first loaded into the game, something just felt off. Like it just felt very 2021 simulator RNG gamey. Even like the way the world is built, it just seems like there wasn't that much thought put into this game. People didn't really sit down and think about the plot or what they really wanted to do with this game. And the player count of this game tells like a very sad story, even though it's very high for a game that just released. And we've seen this situation play out before. The slopified version of a game in a certain subgenre of Roblox is always gonna do better than the high quality version. That's the tale as old as time. Let's take like RPGs for example. You have Ark Odyssey and you have Bloxroot. Ark Odyssey has 900 players. Bloxroot is always consistently at the very least like in the top 10 playing, like always above 100,000 players, right? You go to like puzzle games, you go to shooters, you have like through every single genre on Roblox has had slopified like versions, and they've always done better. And the one genre that hadn't been slopified yet, at least to my knowledge, has been creature capture. It always has been creature capture, right? There's always been a certain quality threshold that this genre has had on the platform. You know what I mean?